What's up guys? If you are new here, welcome. My name is Rachel. If you are not new here, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve this smoky eye look. I already started with my base, so I'm just jumping straight into my eyes. So if you do want a base look, let me know because I can upload that in a second video. But today is just my eyes, so let's just jump into it. So the first thing that I'm going to go in with is this SEPHORA Crayon. It's waterproof, matte, and it's in the color Café au Latte. This is basically kind of like a primer, so I'm just applying it on my ring finger, and it's just going to give my eyelid a base color. So this is what it looks like on, and I'm just gonna mix it with both of my ring fingers and pat, focusing on the inner corner of my eye to kind of brighten that up. Ooh, that was a word too. Okay. So now that that is applied, I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite eye color thing ever. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Mesmerize in Amber Gold. So it's a little pot like this, and this is what it looks like when I open it. It is a really pretty bronzy shimmery color, and I love applying it with my ring finger. Even if it's just like a basic everyday makeup look, it just kind of gives your eyes some like really pretty depth, and just like you'll see. So I'm going in with my ring finger, and this is how much I got. I'm going to go and do the same thing with the other ring finger, just like I just did with a primer. So this is what my fingers look like, and I'm going to now focus, instead of focusing on the inner corner like I did with a primer, I'm going to focus on the outer corners. So I'm just going to apply the most right here and then just kind of work my way in, focusing on the crease. So let's do it. And the good thing about this little pot is that it's pretty foolproof. Like, you don't need to be good at makeup to know how to apply this. You see, I didn't do much. I just kind of patted, and it just gives a little bit of depth and dimension to my eyelid. So this is why I really love this product. If you were to buy one thing from this video, I would recommend that product. So even if you mess up, like I think I did right here, yeah, you see how there's a little bit of like a harsh line? You can just blend it out, and it just blends nicely. That doesn't matter right now because we're going in with lots of other products. Okay, so now I am just building up my look, and I told you that I experimented with this cream shadow stick from JOUER Cosmetics. This is in the color Baroque. So I basically just pulled my eyelid very lightly and created a backwards V on my eyelid, and then I blended from there. So I'm going to do my best to show you with this little mirror. Okay, so I just did a little V on the corner of my eye. So this is what it looks like right now. And then I'm going to go in with an angled brush. So this is the angled brush I'm using. It doesn't matter which brand it is, as long as it's angled. And then I'm just going to blend in towards the middle of my eye. Okay, I moved on to using my finger because the brush is not blending as much as I wanted it to. Okay, so I've added a bit of darkness on the outside corners of my eye, and now I'm going to go back in with my favorite Charlotte Tilbury little pot. This time I'm going to apply it with a brush, and it's going to be a flat brush so I can saturate the middle of my eyelid. So the pot is open. I'm using this little flat brush, and I'm just going to go in and saturate the brush. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to apply it in the middle of my eyelid. So I'm going to try not to pass this natural crease. I don't want to go above that. I'm going to try to stick to the crease and below. Now that that is done, I'm going in with the same brush. This time I'm going to use the tip, and I'm going to apply it underneath my waterline. So I got too much, and now I'm just gonna use my finger and blend it out. Like I said, this product is pretty foolproof. So now I'm going in and I'm just going to darken up the outside corner of my eyes, but I'm going to bring it in towards the middle of my eyes so that way I add a little bit more warmth. And I'm using my Naked 2 palette. I'm going in with the color Snakebite, so it's this brown color right here. And I'm using that same angled brush that I was using before that I cannot find. So I'm going to form a V shape again, but this time I'm going to bring that V, the top V part, in a little deeper towards the inside of my eye. So that just immediately darkened up the edges, and then I'm using like a windshield wiper motion to kind of blend that out, and I'm focusing on the crease area. So that little hole, the little socket in here, I'm just going back and forth to blend everything out nicely. And then I'm going to extend this out here, just blend it out. So that darkened up my eye a lot. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now I have a bit of darkness on the top and I kind of have to even that out. So I'm going back in with my flat brush and I'm gonna use the color Tease from this Naked 2 palette. So it's the color right next to the brown. Remember, you can use any colors. It doesn't have to be the Naked 2 palette, just like a lighter matte brownish color. And I'm just going to line the bottom half of my eye, but only from the middle of my eye out. Very lightly just go from the middle of my eye back and forth. Now you might feel like you're getting the powder in your under eye area, but it's totally normal and it just kind of helps the eye just come together. Okay, so we're going in with another flat brush, and this one is going to be used for lighter colors, and now I'm just going to press a little bit of lightness on the inside of my eyes. So I'm going in, I'm going to mix in Half Baked and Booty Call. So I'm going to mix this gold and this pearl color together, and I'm just going to pat it on the inside corner of my eyes. So basically what I'm doing here is just layering colors over each other. I'm just kind of like finalizing the looks and like the colors that I want to stick out. So I'm going back in with the Charlotte Tilbury and I'm just going to tap this on, and this is going to be the last color that I tap on my lid. So I'm going to tap it right here in the middle so that way this color shows a little bit more. And then I'm gonna bring some light to the middle of my eyes using this little pointy brush. I'm going in with Half Baked, which is this gold color, and I'm just going to lightly tap the inner corners of my eye so that it looks nice and glowy. So you can see the difference between this one and this one. I forgot one more powder. I'm going in with Foxy, it's this white color. I'm just gonna blend that out so that it's not super harsh up here at the top. So that is it for the powders. And now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner and I'm going to line my eyes, and then I like to smooth it out with a brush. So I'm going in with Urban Decay's Whiskey Liner. Well, it's not called the Whiskey Liner, it's the 24/7 Glide On Pencil in color Whiskey. As you can see, I love this liner. So I'm just going to draw a line from kind of the inner corner all the way out, and I'm gonna wing it just a little bit, and then I'm going in with a brush and going to blend that out. So I lightly pull, and I work my way out. I mean, in, from the outside in. And then at the end, I'm just going to do a wing. Am I blurring out? No. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, my liner's on. And now I'm going in with Sigma's small angle brush E65, and this was meant to apply liner, like dipping it in a pot and applying it, but I'm just using it as a blender brush. So I'm just going to blend out towards my hairline and wing that liner just a little bit. So I like to use this to smoke my eyeliner out. And I like that eyeliner because it's kind of like jelly, so it blends really nicely. I can even go in with my finger and kind of blend it out. I do that sometimes when I'm in a rush. Okay, so I'm going back in with the Sephora crayon and I'm just gonna line my lower waterline. And this is just going to help my eyes pop. And then the last step is mascara. I already started on this eye, but lately I've been loving this Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. So I'm just going to apply that. And I like to wiggle my mascara from the root up. So that's about it. Now I'm just gonna finish off with some highlighter and some lipstick and you are done. All right guys, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to link everything down below. Just a reminder, you don't need to use exactly what I'm using. Similar colors work, similar brushes work, so you don't need to go out and spend a lot of money to achieve this look. The one thing that I will say is that I think the Charlotte Tilbury, that little pot Eyes to Mesmerize, is one of my favorite things. Other than that, if you have brown shadow, you can use that, gold shadow, etc. You don't need to buy everything that I'm using. It's just for reference. But if you want the exact products, I will link everything down below. Don't forget to give this video some love, give it a thumbs up, a like, a comment on what you want to see next, and I will see you next time. Bye!